And we are back. This one will show the a change that we did. A big.
We just left the trailer park.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
None of it does.
We now know
Why
that
would Declan do
Declan
that?
is
He
involved.
was always a stand-up cop. Now he's a crime boss.
No time to think about it.
So right now we have to get to the dead drop. But right before this,
what Declan was up to.
we have to make like a big choice that kind
Our
of
word against his
changed
won't cut it.
the
That stick is the
kind of was the
only real
biggest
thing now.
change to
Or
the
maybe
ending
you
of
could
the
just
Yeah,
of the
maybe the
album.
only real
Declan's
change.
trying
Right?
Yeah, maybe.
If you go against him on the promontory, you'll
So
be
we're
trapped
still
in the
like
corner.
cutting him off and
No
stuff
one
because
else
he's
is gonna
annoying.
die.
Yeah. Well,
You
it's,
can't promise
we have to
that.
show Anna respect.
It's unfair
Yeah,
to think
exactly.
you can. You don't know what's gonna happen. I
Just
don't
makes
either.
us makes us look crazy.
But we're the only ones who could possibly bring some closure to these murders. Just control yourself, okay? The fire worked, but people could have gotten hurt.
And it's like,
Sam,
you gotta
I know it's been a
concentrate on
rough
the
day,
road,
but
Sam.
You're freaking me out. Stop zoning out. We're just about there, and I need you to help me figure out our next steps.
Next steps? At a place where someone might put a bullet through your head. No,
it's like not helpful.
I'm not doing anything.
Other than trying to save your life, you're not thinking clearly.
What are you looking at?
You're
Anna
focused
should
on
be much
finding
more
the facts.
concerned.
I know.
She is.
I'd be terrified if someone just kept on looking behind
Focus on the
them,
road,
like,
not on whatever daydream you're lost in.
Just stop.
like they
You're
were
the one that
imagining
needs
that
to
there was
stop.
somebody
You're
there,
going
which
too
is what's
fast. You
happening.
need to stop.
Leave me alone. Stop it. Sam,
Sam,
stop.
there's a turret.
Stop.
Stop. Sam, stop. Stop. Stop the car.
It's like, let's not get into a car accident. That'd be great.
Sam, are you okay? You nearly got us killed.
I need a moment.
Take your moment, but make it quick. We're already at the promontory. We need to find that dead drop before Declan gets here.
Okay, so now we are in Sam's mind. Kind of, you know, distorted again. We kind of are just trying to figure out
to talk.
what to do.
Yes, Sam, it's time. What's happening? Sam, I can't. Where are you going? Get back here. I'm trying, but it's not working. No! I'm losing control of my own mind. Where are you?
See,
Can you hear me?
I never really bought this whole like Sam's losing his mind because aside from like these like brief moments where he zones out and goes into his mind palace,
I got a feeling I'm not gonna like this.
he's pretty normal. You know, he's just like a dude.
We've been through the. I'm back
Yeah,
in the
I
same
mean-
room again.
It's a pretty different thing to have a whole mind palace and also have
Stick to the fundamentals.
an
Breathe.
alter
Focus.
ego imaginary friend.
I feel like they could have done a much better job of like showing
Feels like I'm trapped in a maze.
the effect of his, you know,
Question is,
broken mind, like how it was deteriorating, you know, leading up to this point where he has this total mental break.
I wish
Yeah.
I
It's just sort of like,
remembered
oh, we got it. It felt rushed, basically. And I know the devs were rushed on this.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be episodic. It's supposed to be much longer, but
Right.
they decided to just throw it all together as one game.
Yeah.
Remember the facts, Sam. That's how you'll get through this.
We ended up going the wrong way a couple times, so I kind of cut through some of it.
Losing
It
control
just
of
kind
my own
of
mind
goes on
again.
for a while, this maze.
I'm almost making it a habit.
And oh, the exit.
Wonder what's in store for me now.
It's like, which door? And it's usually, and there wasn't really no, like, they're just
was
kind
there
of
even
guessing.
really a true clue here?
Yeah, but we ended up going the right way, but I guess to just keep on going through the door that you're looking
Always
at.
tackle a problem head on.
I don't know.
Of course.
This part I didn't really know that it looked like Bug. I was thinking it was Bug, but I think it's younger Sam.
Well, the first
Your
time
mother
through
told me what
it had
happened.
been a while since we'd seen young Sam.
I know she's always
But we've never
pushing
seen
me
young
to
Sam
make
before
friends.
until now.
Yeah.
Well, she's just afraid you'll end up alone. She doesn't want you to be unhappy.
Is she happy?
Not always.
I think she just like
But I'm not
sounds
always
like
happy
Bug.
either.
I don't know.
Being happy isn't everything.
I think
I'd
it's
say
generally
it's
really
more
hard
important
to
find out who you
model
wanna be
children
than to be happy.
in these types of games.
Because they look so
They end
similar.
up just looking like,
Here,
you know,
I brought you something.
little adults.
Especially since, like, he has a
It's so
tardigrade
clear.
man shirt
I can see it
on.
all at once.
That's what gives it strength.
And that's like,
it has nothing to hide.
He looks pretty swole there, you know what I mean? Like he's like
It can see itself for what it
and that's what,
really is.
like, Bug,
That lets it see
that's
everything.
like her favorite thing,
It's not a
tardigrades.
flaw.
She talks about them all the
It's a
freaking
gift.
time.
Like a superpower, you know? When the world is a storm, you stand calm at the center.
Thanks, Dad.
No. I need to have a real talk with myself. Where are you?
Now we are on the search for the twin. They had to cut through this a lot too. Just a whole lot of
What? Which one are you?
walking back and forth.
Sam, where are you?
And it's pretty
Sam,
clear
where
which
are you?
is the right Sam, I think.
Yeah, although this was never. There wasn't a lot of great positive feedback if you were doing the right thing in this
You and me,
puzzle.
Sam.
Yeah,
we can
it's
do
true.
this. Follow me.
It's like we're pretty sure we did it right, but
Sam, come with me.
I feel like it went on longer than it
Sam,
probably should
come
have.
with me.
I think it was shorter in the first playthrough we did. So I cut through that real quick. We had to pick which
I thought
memory was like the
that's
right
what
memory.
we were supposed to do. I'm sorry. I just
Well,
wanted to fix things.
he didn't actually say this, but like to figure out what
Did
was
you
the right
really
thing
think
to
doing
say, I
something
think.
neither of us wanted would fix anything?
Yeah, good job.
Well, at least we have his approval.
Yeah.
Everyone in town hates me. I think Anna hates me. I think I hate me.
These are kind of like things that he probably
I
wishes
have to
that
get
he
away from
said,
this place, or I'm gonna die.
or
here.
things that his twin
Decide at
would have
least.
told him to like, would have helped
get
him
it.
maybe decide what to.
Just know I've always got your
Sorry.
back, no matter where
Yeah,
you go.
I mean, I guess in a sense, it's Sam showing that he can make the right choice
It's not
even
you,
without the
Bug.
twin around.
Yeah.
He can interact
It's
with
this town.
people.
That's
It's
true.
Anna. It hurts and I can't stay.
None of that is my fault.
I know, but I still have to go.
Sorry, Bug.
By the way, I hate sweatshirts with
It's not
3D
fair.
elements on them like that.
I understand.
A lot of kids'
but
clothes have like
it's
stuff
not
like that.
fair. I guess
They're
if
like
I knew him for
touching,
once.
like
I just always want to like punch them.
the kid wearing it.
No, not the kid. Just you know, the cat face neck. So this puzzle was.
I know the real you.
Yeah,
is
you
here.
pick the one that
Pretty
has.
easy.
Yeah, this one's easier than the next one.
You have
This
to pick the one where the reflection matches the.
Well, that's what this one is. The other one was just pick the one with the reflection. The other ones didn't have reflections.
Yeah.
This one. This is definitely a memory of his past. Of his parents. I'm not sure what to do about his imaginary friend.
His imaginary friend. I had one at his age. If you had real friends, he talks to himself more than he talks to others.
I think you're supposed to grow out of imaginary friends at around like I don't know, like 4 or 5. I don't think you're really supposed to have. Like, apparently, like it's only happens like when you're really, really little, I guess.
You were there when no one else was. And you've been there every step I've taken since. I'm ready.
All right. We're ready. Are you ready?
I was born ready.
Very good. So we are at the twin mirror, if you will. This choice is much different than our last, than the one we did the first time around. Not so sure about this one.
Yeah, it's essentially a branching path.
Yeah,
Here.
personally, this is not.
Hey,
There's something like 5 different endings that you can get in this game.
Yeah.
And this is
been a long
one of the
road.
big determinants of which ending you get.
This one, I think, gives you, if you do it right, the best path,
You know?
basically the best ending you can get for this path is what people really consider either
You've
the
opened yourself
quote-unquote
up a lot
happy
more than I
ending
expected.
or a best ending.
Especially to Joan and Anna.
I think it's more like just the happy ending.
You're finally back
It's
on the
not
right
super
path.
satisfying
I
ending to
believe
me.
some of the credit is mine.
Probably took a while to decide that one.
I'm doing my best with what I have. I'd say we've had a good thing going. It was tough, but you made compromises.
We found
You
that like
adapted to other people. Wasn't
this
it nice to
twin-
feel accepted?
always seemed like he wanted to do whatever was like whatever to
had
make
our
people
moments,
happy
but
and like
they never felt
he didn't really
authentic.
he wasn't really interested in like figuring out the truth.
I understand why you'd feel that way. The two halves of your world, they just don't mix. There's Sam, the well-adjusted human, and there's Sam, the depressed, truth-obsessed misanthrope, who doesn't realize objective reality is a subjective myth.
He's kind of like rude.
I'll tell you what the truth is. To be happy, sometimes you need to focus on people and not things.
And we're like, no, we believe in the facts.
Stop.
Well,
I get
not
it.
this round. At least we don't.
I'm nervous.
This round, we
What
don't
if you
care
make
about the
wrong
facts.
choice? Can I make a wrong choice? That's one I don't really have an answer
I mean,
for.
I think we're witnessing basically one of the biggest
been
problems I
helping
have with
me
this
for a
game,
long
which is
time.
the
Even now,
lack of clarity
My world
about
may fall
the
apart,
decision that's actually being
you'd
made
still be
here.
here.
Because I don't feel that
of course. Though you
choice
did
between
handle your
the
panic
twin
attacks just fine on your own
versus
lately.
not the
We
twin
both know I can't be split in
is
two
very well
directions.
communicated. It took me
I
a
have to
while
pick a
to kind of
track.
even grasp
Go
what the
along with
developers
me.
were trying to
Be a part of
say with it.
society. Be happy.
Yeah.
Let things go. Accept the expectations of others. Stop pretending you're someone else. Or keep looking for a truth that may not exist and leave everyone
But the
else
truth
behind.
does exist, though.
But seeing the world for what it is.
Like,
being
we weren't
able
wrong
to
about
make a
any of the
difference,
things. It's
no
not like we
matter
were
the
just blindly
consequences.
going, trying to make problems.
It's time. 2 roads, and you can only take one.
All right. So this is our alternate path here. We're gonna choose him.
I sacrificed so much effort just to make myself miserable. I've had enough. You just have to care more about the people around you and less about everything else. I know.
I don't agree with it.
I'm ready. It's not going to be easy, but you and I, we're going to get there together.
I think the twin just doesn't want to be alone. And if he doesn't pick him, he disappears forever. I mean,
Well,
he's not real, but you know what I mean.
maybe the twin is he's out for himself. He just wants to continue to exist.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, so now we're at the lookout point. So in this, we kind of solve the conflict that's happening a little differently than the conflict than the way we solved the conflict
after what Dickie left
in
up
the
here.
other ending.
You can't let her be out there alone.
Like, we use
I know, but it needed to be taken
our
care of.
twin here
I concur.
more
Hurry,
than
Sam.
well, we didn't use them at all in the other
cell
ending.
reception.
But you know what I mean.
Anything happens, we're
We
on
take
our
his
own.
advice literally every choice.
Mm-hmm.
A dialogue choice that we have in the next coming scene. There's no mind palace, basically.
Finally pull yourself out of your daze long enough to join me. I was worried about you.
It's like, no, I'm fine. I
I
had
know.
a...
Like,
I
how
had a
long
bit
do you
of a
think he
panic
actually
attack.
was out?
I'm really
Yeah, I
sorry
know.
to
Like,
put us
what
in
if that
danger.
really, like...
That's over now. I'm in the clear.
Did
now.
Anna
Set
try to
them
wake
back.
us up?
Yeah, I don't know.
She like try to shake Sam, like,
Maybe it
Well,
only
have
was
you?
1 minute. Maybe it was like no time at all.
So I guess this could be all of this madness coming to a close.
well, I mean,
right?
but obviously Anna had gotten out of the car. She's
Hopefully
already
in a
done some
good way.
Yeah,
preliminary
but
We can
search.
bring
that
Nick
could
and
have
Dennis some
gone-
justice. I'm ready to see it end.
Maybe that wasn't that long. Who knows?
Anna, whatever happens, I'm really glad someone's here with me.
Sam, we can get all sappy once this is all over. Now we need those files. I can't find them anywhere.
So we know exactly where the files are.
Did Dickie say where the dead drop was?
Find them
You
pretty
didn't.
quick.
We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables.
Well, good thing we're here, Anna. We're about to
Let's hurry it
save the day. And there it is. Yay!
Found it.
You did? Let me see. With this, we'll be able to put Declan behind bars and clear your name. Come on.
Hold it there, boss.
Uh-oh. It's Declan.
Now, you two just
Our
relax. We're
favorite
here for
cop.
the same reason. Now, all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
You... How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake. You drank with his friends.
Yeah, it was harder than you think.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, why?
So what
What
happens?
happens?
Once you have the stick?
Still thinking about that.
Put it into a
You
computer.
plan to kill yourself, Nick.
I start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
The
Common
common
good.
good.
You were one of Basswood's best. People counted on you.
Don't even try to give me that. I've given enough to those two-faced hypocrites. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. But as soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back.
I mean, you
Eventually, I realized
shot
that's
people
how
in the
people
face,
are.
so I guess you
The
probably
only
deserve
thing left
that.
is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me.
That's
Nick and
selfish.
Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
Anna's gonna try something. I think enough people are dead, Declan. Think about what you're
So basically,
doing.
the twin is giving
Is
us
this what
hints
you want?
Yeah.
of
You
how
killed
to
Nick.
correctly respond to
You
Declan.
killed Dennis.
Yep, and
You're
the
running
way
a
that
drug
we
ring in
handled this
Basswood.
conversation
Only you could have
is
left
going
it
to
at
impact
that.
how
But you had to poke
the
around
ending
again.
is.
Now I have two witnesses to deal with, thanks to you.
Could go really
This
bad, I
is
guess.
bad.
It's possible.
Be careful. Every word will count from now on. You have to lower his guard long enough for you and Anna to gain the upper hand. It's gonna be hard, but remember, I'm with you. Every word of the way.
Tell me exactly why I shouldn't kill both of you right here.
Because that would be a really rude thing to do. Anyway, so now we have to ask
Keep your cool.
him
He's not gonna
every
shoot
single
if he
time
thinks he has
he
better
says something,
options.
basically.
Otherwise, he already would have.
And we just kind of pick based on whatever he's
Killing us
what
is
he
not
says.
in your best interest, Declan. The more bodies you leave behind, the harder it'll be to hide them.
It's a good point, but at least bodies don't talk. Look, I don't want to do this, but I promise.
Yeah, I mean, like,
It
people
ain't
would definitely notice. We're going to
Don't
shove us
delude
off the
yourself.
cliff or
Nothing
something?
is
Like,
more personal than this, and you won't do it.
What makes you think that? Seen into my soul?
Ask him.
He wants things to stay as they were, to cover up the whole story. If he thinks you'll get in his way, he won't hesitate to pull that trigger. You're not some psycho killer, Declan. You're in over your head. I doubt you ever intended to kill anyone.
I don't know. I feel like
You could have killed him, and you didn't. You're still a cop.
I think he knew
You
that he
still
might
care
have had
about
to do.
this town.
Might have
Maybe you're right, Sam.
done that.
Maybe deep
Got
down I
to
don't
it.
want to hurt anyone. Or maybe I just still had a use for Dickie. And I was just thinking of paying him a visit as soon as I got the goods.
Good luck finding him. He won't show up if he doesn't hear from us again.
I know you're bluffing. You seem
Are
to think
we?
you can just walk away. Go ahead. Tell me how that happens.
For all his bad boy act, it's clear he wants insurances. To know he's safe. Deep down, he thinks everyone is as crooked as he is.
See, like in this choice, we had to
Buy
pick
us then.
the
Your
twin.
drug
It's
money
like
for our silence.
we have to.
Same
It's like
with
we're
Higgs,
relying on
asking
him
for a
as a
bribe.
crutch to like
That's
do
very
things.
interesting.
I feel like
It's an insurance policy.
it's making it
If
so
we
like we're
participate,
not
we
as
become criminals
capable.
as well.
So
won't
we
be
just
able
have
turn
him
on
to
you
rely
without
on, you
ruining
know.
our own
Like
reputations.
we shouldn't have to have
Why should I trust you?
our alter
You're
ego. To,
Is it
care
a
about
crutch
stories,
if
not
because the
people.
twin is part
You
of
published
Sam?
that article and sank the
I
whole
guess,
town.
yeah, but
Leaving
like
saps like me to clean it up. If I let you go, who's to say it won't be the
even
same
more
thing
so
all
why
over
he
again?
doesn't really need him. He's like, well,
You know, as a criminal and
he
as a
shouldn't.
cop,
He
he's
shouldn't
probably
need
seen
this
lots of desperate
physical
people doing
representation of
desperate
him.
things. Stay calm.
Clearly,
Appear
he knows
confident.
so
You
deep
staring
down
down
what
the
to
barrel of his
say.
gun is already having an effect on him. Because if I talked, I know you'd be coming after me. I'm not suicidal.
You're only saying that because I'm pointing a gun at you. But killing you's more trouble than it's worth. You're right about that. So how about you just hand over the evidence, Anna? Nice and easy.
It all comes down to this, Sam. Anna's about to jump him. Keep his attention on you. It's better for
Anna, get him!
You win,
It's
Declan.
awful.
Good call. I expect you two to keep your end of the bargain.
You asshole!
All right, so then we just kind of tussle a bit. And there he goes.
Not exactly what I had in mind.
That was easy.
Hello?
So I
woman
don't
has
think
been
there's
shot. I
actually
need
a
an
way
ambulance.
for Anna to not get hurt.
Yeah.
Hurry!
Anna does get shot. It's just whether or not she dies or not.
Yeah, because apparently it is possible for her to die. So,
Okay, good.
you know, we didn't
Stay
do
with
that.
me. You have to
obviously,
stay with
'cause you're
me.
skilled negotiators.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Anna, please.
It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah, it should be fine.
You don't need a shoulder.
She has another arm, so it's
At
like she'll be fine.
1043 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. You heard the news today? The local cop who died in that fatal
All
shooting
right.
last week is
So
apparently
now we're kind of, I don't know how much time has passed really. I think it was just a few days probably.
It's believed he used his position to bring
We're
in
just
drugs
going
from
to
all
Anna's
over the
house
county.
again, kind of
He
checking
murdered
in.
2 people in an attempted cover-up. Good news, however, the journalist who was wounded while confronting the rogue cop
There's
was
good
released
news
from the
in this
hospital
radio
today.
announcement.
Oh, Sam. Nice to see you up and
This is different too
Him
because
again.
we don't
He
see
really
him
wants to be a part of this community, doesn't he? Wait, scratch
till
that. He
after
really wants
we
to
leave
look like
Anna's
he's
house.
part of this community.
At like the very
other-
end.
any other path.
And the other path,
Nice
yeah.
to see you again. Paying your respects.
The
I
other
thought I'd
interesting
wish
difference
Anna
in
might
the
be. What
at this
affects the
segment versus the other
community
path,
affects us all,
Nick's
Sam.
clothing.
Lots of
Sorry,
well
Nick,
wishers.
not Nick. Sam.
Kathy,
Sam's
Walter,
clothing.
Bess.
What is he wearing before?
Makes me feel a
In this
touch
one,
like
he's
a
just got his
ghoul.
coat over top of
Sometimes
his
it's what it takes to be
white
part of
button
the
down.
community.
Uh-huh.
I know how
And the
it
other
feels to be
ending, he's
outside
got
the
like
community.
a
Very astute.
like another
Laying down
layer
roots is a
on
rather
in between.
active
Really?
process.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. I'll have to look for that.
Us outsiders have to stick together.
Is it
Can't
supposed to
let the
look
insiders
more
know how
like
much they scare us.
put together
No,
or
we
something?
cannot.
I don't know. I don't know if it's like supposed to be subliminal, like he's more open
I'm sure
in this
Anna's
ending.
waiting for you.
In a sense, he has fewer
You have a
layers
good
on,
day.
so he's like more exposed
You have a
to
good life, young
society. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way, but
I'll try.
See, we were too nice to Hugh in this. Ooh, that made me annoyed.
what? Be nice to your pharmacist.
Ugh.
Sam, hold your horses.
All of these conversations
Anna's
are a
busy
lot
with the
nicer.
You should probably give him a moment or two.
Sure, Joe. How you been?
How have I been?
A little too nice, I
Son,
think. I think it's like
I
a little bit
appreciate
like,
you being here
we
to
shouldn't be
help.
all this excited. I
Don't
don't know.
change what happened. My girl's hurt. Real
It's not
bad.
realistic. No one's
And
that
things
happy.
could have been even worse without you. You did good.
See? Told you promising him you'd keep his daughter safe was a good idea. Who knows, it might have even given you the extra boost you needed
Like
against
he
Deckard.
takes credit for
You
it.
did do good. Well done, champ.
It's like I don't even know
I mean, I did what needed to
if
be
the
done.
twin
but
even
honestly,
if it
I
was
just got
even his
lucky.
idea. I don't remember him
Ain't luck.
telling us to do it.
Lots of things I trust in this world, but luck ain't one of them. You know, Anna told me how things went down up there. Said you getting inside Declan's head saved her skin.
I just talked.
Yeah, we just knew
said
what to
anything,
say is all.
And everything and whatever. It worked out.
She said as much. Well, whatever you did, it worked. I'm glad you were there.
You're
I know
welcome.
you're really here for my daughter. And today, you're not the only one. Lots of good people have come around to see how she's doing. Don't you be a stranger, Sam. Not a lot of people with a good handshake left.
Where are they? Where are Dad's notebooks? The yellow legal pad
You
ones?
can get them later. We need to say
She's
hello.
so
to the
annoying.
guests
She
who just
yells about the
arrived.
same
yellow
exact
ones were
thing
Dad's
in the other one
favorites.
too.
I wanted to start
Joan.
using
She's
them.
a spoiled brat.
They've got to be here somewhere. Just
Joan
give me a minute.
Waldron.
It's
Don't
like,
make
calm
me say
down.
it
Stop
again.
yelling.
Fine.
Ugh.
Guess it doesn't really matter. Careful, Muley.
It's like, what
She's
is
in
the
one of her
rush
rooms.
about these notepads?
Kids these days,
Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry you had to see that. It
they're
was
always
hard
on their
before,
legal
but
pads.
now She's completely shut me out.
She's still trying to make sense of all that's happened. She's been through a lot. Maybe Basswood just isn't the right place for her anymore.
You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave.
Oh, I mean, you
Kathy,
can
I'm not
stay
here to
here,
judge.
Kathy, but
I just
she
wanna
should
help.
probably leave
I know,
because you're not
I
a
know.
great mom.
Sorry.
So
I've just been
Wow.
dealing with so much lately.
Doing the best she
I'm
can.
sorry, but she has a drug problem. Maybe send her to someone
advice?
that
Now, Sam, we need to be
Can
really careful
actually
about this.
take
Kathy's
out-
already on
take
edge.
care of her.
Joan noticed her mom is overdoing the painkillers, but we can't just kick the door down and confront her directly. Kathy, Joan is distant because she feels you haven't been yourself lately. She told me at times it's like you don't see her.
It's nothing against her. I've just been working myself ragged, and I hurt my back, and
well, then maybe you should
She
talk
said
to
it
her
wasn't
about
just that. She's noticed the pills.
it's the only way I can deal with my back. And it helps with other things.
What other
Look,
things?
I can't imagine how hard
Sexual
it is to raise a
performance?
child by yourself. But I don't want to see
I don't-
Joan grow apart from the
I don't know
last
who
parent she
she's-
has.
Hugh?
You?
I didn't realize it got that bad. You're right. I need to get help. Sam, could I count on you to help look after Joan every now and then? She needs the people she loves close to her right now.
Yeah,
I'd
sure.
love to. I get along better with her than most adults.
I thought I could do this alone.
I'm here to help in any way I can.
Thank you. And if you ever need something, know your family. I
Wow.
should really
That's nice.
say hi to the other guests. Take care.
Alrighty.
Hey, Bug.
Hey, Muley.
This one is all you. I never could get a read on her.
Yeah, you suck. Been
How are
talking
you
to
holding
kids.
up?
Fine, I guess. Well, at least that's what most people want me to say when they ask.
Come on, Bug. I want to know how you feel. How you really feel.
I guess better today than yesterday,
Well, good.
maybe. I still miss Dad. But finding out what happened to him, I don't know, makes me feel a bit better.
It'll keep feeling better with time. Even if it's hard, you have to keep one thing in mind. You're not alone. And your mom will always be there for you, no matter what.
What about you? Are you staying this time?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh,
So I think we do end up staying.
But I promised your mom I'd
in
help
this-
keep you out of her.
Yeah,
That's
I
another
mean,
big change.
In a big way, actually.
Yeah, it's a good.
Of course. I'd help
Huge
your mom,
difference
and I
from the
figured
other
you'd be
ending.
happy to have me around.
so we'll get to hang out again? Like in maybe board games at the coffee shop? Just like old times?
Anytime you want.
You're the best, Muley.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm all right. Listen, I need to find Anna now. I'll see you around, okay?
The sooner the better.
Walter.
All right,
my
we
boy.
see Walter.
As I live and breathe.
Oh my.
I kept meaning
I'm
to
so
call, but
disappointed that
phones
we
are
didn't get a
so-
hug in this dialogue.
I know. Well, I
How
think
you
you might
holding?
at the end. I can't remember.
I don't think so.
I'm just happy Anna's
Oh,
coming
I'm
home.
sorry.
Things could have been
I would have
much
remembered,
worse.
I think.
It always can be. It always can be. You went through something terrible, but I'm glad you came out the other end. I've had a brush myself with the maker here and there.
Sure you
I would
have,
never call
Walter.
it fun.
Probably heart attack.
Fun at all.
I'm guessing.
Life offended,
God.
though, definitely.
Damn.
Even for those close to you, it leaves a mark. Now, 2 members of my family of heart are gone. One is wounded. It might be time for me to finally hang up my saddle. The Basswood jungle has printed its last pages.
Wow.
Consider taking some time to think it through. This doesn't sound like you. My first week in the bullpen, you said to me, "The pen is not a sword, but a shield." You take this town's shield away?
So wise.
Using my own words against me. Believe me, I wish there were another way. But I lost my flame, and there's no one to pick up the torch. Except...
Anna.
He's gonna offer you to be
Oh.
editor-in-chief.
No, I think he picks us.
He never liked you leaving in the first place. Though, he is missing the obvious. Anna. She's connected to this place in a way that
Yeah.
you aren't. She'd be the right choice.
That's true. I
If
agree with that.
You're not interested in the position yourself, that is.
But I think in terms of how the game
I see no one more
winds
up
up,
to the
if you
task.
don't take the
You've
position,
proven
then you will
time and
leave
time again
Basswood.
You're the quintessence of a journalist.
Really?
I should have told
Yeah.
you a long time ago.
I'm pretty sure that that's how it goes down.
It would be an honor.
The
Wow.
jungle hasn't gotten an inch bigger than when you left. And with the way the whole industry is going, it might not last much longer.
Walter, you've made the sale. Cash in while you still can.
Great. Great. I'm surprised you said yes.
I'm surprised you offered.
Me
What with
too.
my
I kind of
history?
forgot what happened.
Because you use ink and paper to point out hypocrisy and right wrongs, few are half as brave, which is why every community needs a Samuel in it. We have much to discuss, but you're not here for an old fuddy-duddy. If I
That's a
can
fun
give
word.
you a small
I don't
piece
like
of
that
advice, a good life is one where you keep your friends close to your heart.
See, we do give him a hug.
Oh my gosh, that automatically makes this the best ending.
No.
And you make
The
sure to
other
brush your
ending
hair.
does
Get
not
some
have
fresh
a
air.
hug.
Don't let
I
these
don't know about
doctors
that.
keep you cooped
Maybe.
up for too long now.
We'll
Oh,
see.
Sam, you're finally here. I was looking for you.
Don't worry, Bess. We'll
Now,
keep
I
your
know you've been through hell and
secrets
back. I know that.
this time
if there's
around.
anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right? For now, well, I got some good news for you for once. We found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. And since your testimony and Anna's corroborate Dickie's statement, no charges are going to be filed against you or Anna.
Yay.
It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring.
She definitely knew. She had to
She's
know
worried about
something.
her re-election chances as sheriff. She's playing cleanup for the whole police force right now.
I don't
Before you
agree that she
answer,
knew.
She had to have
It's
some
always nice
kind
to have a
of
police chief as a
idea.
friend.
Because in the other ending, she was like, "Oh, well,
It wasn't your fault.
you know, we've
No
all
one saw
made
it coming.
mistakes, Sam.
I still would have trusted him with my life.
We all have a devil on our
serious,
shoulders,
dedicated.
Sam."
I mean, maybe her mistake
Looking
was
back,
one of
Maybe obsessed.
ignorance.
It's a rock
Maybe.
that goes
She
deep under the floorboards. I didn't see it
neglected to
either.
just look
What
into
happened isn't on me.
Declan's sketchiness, but she
Thanks,
might
officer.
not have actually known what he was up to.
Bess, hon. I've known you too long for you to call
Yeah.
me
Still, I
anything
think she
else.
is self.
Well, I'd love to
serving.
stay, but I'm afraid duty calls.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you can
Look
blame her for
after
that, though.
yourself, Sam.
All right. So now we had to talk to Anna.
So,
Sorry, Anna, we took your job.
So,
Yeah, you could have
I
had a
wasn't sure
sweet
you'd show
job
up at all.
opportunity.
yeah, I meant to get here before you, but I had to stop by the cemetery on the way.
What's that?
Finally paid Nick a visit.
still doesn't feel like he's gone, right? I was still thinking he'd come greet me when I opened the door, you know?
Oh, so here's where we were able to give her the photo.
That we picked up from
Yeah,
coming
if
by
you
the
don't
jungle.
pick it up, you don't get to have
But
this.
we have to remember
cute
him for
little
all those
interaction.
moments we shared with him.
Oh, wow. I almost forgot about that one.
Walter took it, right? Around the time you first worked for the jungle?
I won't forget he's not coming back, but I am thankful I met him. And you.
Yeah, when's the last time you saw an actual physical photo like that?
You feeling okay?
I mean,
Is it crazy to say?
I have a couple
It feels like the longest day of my life is
Wow, how
finally
retro.
over.
living room. My mom prints out photos like that all the time.
Oh, that would explain.
Gets photos developed all the time.
I honestly know exactly what you mean. I've had other days like that, or I thought were like that. Makes me worry I have some even worse days lurking ahead.
Hey, I'm the one that got shot. You don't get to be the depressing one.
Sorry.
What about you? How are you compacting everything?
You know, we're doing just
I have
fine.
the past properly compacted in my mind vice. I'm okay. Like, really okay.
Hopefully you can teach me that trick so I can get to be okay, too. At least it's over. Whatever was on Nick's laptop is gone forever. But so are the bad guys. The scales are balanced.
That we know of. See, we were
You
gonna
say
say
so.
there may be more, but
It's just...
you wanted to keep
It's
it as
just-
happy as possible.
Want to tell me what you're doing here? Talk about the little details that don't add up and don't really matter?
See, he just keeps
You better
going
not be
on and
taking my
on
happy
about
ending
this
away from
happy
us.
ending. That was really kind of meta, actually.
It's just...
Yeah, they're kind of like breaking the fourth wall there.
Okay. So I talked to Walter. He's about to retire.
Wait, what?
And he offered me the position of editor-in-chief.
What did you say?
He almost offered it to you, but I was like, no, pick me.
I told him yes.
So are
You
the
did
only
not.
employees of the Basswood
did.
Jungle right
And then he went
now
on about
Sam and
following
Anna?
advice and left.
Well, she's only freelance.
So just Sam.
Sounds like Walter,
And he
but
kind of
what
was gone for 2
bizarre
years,
world
so I
had
don't
you
think
saying
anybody
yes?
was
One
because
in
Dennis
which I grew
was
up.
killed and
So-
Nick was killed.
Does that mean you're staying?
So it really was just
I can't really head the local paper if I'm not in Basswood.
I'd
Walter
like that.
left.
You sticking around. You know, you need business cards.
No one uses business cards anymore.
People use business
It's the 21st
cards.
century, Higgs.
I mean,
What's old
I guess
is
it's
new
implied
again.
in this ending that
And think
Sam and
about what
Anna
Walter
get
would want.
back together or something. That's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I
cards it
think
is
so. Because it's just supposed to be the happy ending, and I would hope.
Maybe not right away, but
Yeah, in the long run, they probably would. So there it is,
it's a very happy ending.
the No Place Like Home achievement. That was the happy ending.
It was very different from the ending that we got the first time through this game.
The first time we had, was it called the twist ending, or what was it called?
It's known by different names, I suppose, but we should definitely upload that next.
Yeah, that's our next video after this one. I think it's the true ending, really. But it kind of just depends on your.
It's really
up to you
to decide what kind of ending you prefer.
I just think the other one's like so much more satisfying because you find out
the truth.
Yeah, you find out like the actual truth of what happened, which I think is just better in general. But you know, we had our happy ending. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
It's good to see that one.
Twin. All right.
Thanks, Twin.
Happy now. Alright, well, I hope all of you enjoyed that one, and I'll see you all in the next one.
See ya.
Bye.